Greetings and salutations, little party people. I am Mrs. Williams, and we are back with some more ELA information so we can be better readers, and we can be phenomenal thinkers, and we can grow into something so awesome. Okay, so let's start with our I can statement. I can read with fluency by using appropriate phrasing. Who are we talking about here? We're talking about the students, okay? And what can the students do? The students can read with fluency. So if I'm reading with fluency, that means I want to be fluent. If I'm fluent, that means I can do it with ease. So we're going to write ease or easy, right? So I can read with fluency. I can read easy by using appropriate phrasing. So what is appropriate? Appropriate is like doing something correctly, right? So correct. I can read with fluency by using correct phrasing. So remember when we talked about our reading strategies last video, and we talked about chunking? Well, when we are phrasing something, we are grouping words. Okay, say grouping words. Yes, we are grouping words. Okay, so students can read with ease or easily by using correct grouping of words. So today I am going to teach you how to be more fluent, how to read with ease in your stories that you should be reading daily. So let's talk about reading fluency. But before we get into that, let's go over this again. I can read with ease by using correct grouping of words, okay? So I can read with fluency by using appropriate phrasing. So reading fluency. When we are reading fluently, when we are reading easily, when it is flowing, that means it is the ability to read accurately, quickly, that means the rate, with proper expression, and with appropriate phrasing. So when you read fluently, that means you have to be accurate, okay? When you are accurate, you are reading words correctly. You correct your mistakes. You use reading strategies for unknown words. That is accurately. That is accuracy. When you are paying attention to your rate, that means you are not reading too fast, you're not reading too slow, you're reading on a first grade level, which should be at least 30 to 60 words per minute. So that is the number of words you can read in 60 seconds. Also, reading fluency is your expression. Do you hear Mrs. Williams' tone and her expression? That is reading with feeling. That's looking at the punctuation marks. So when I see a period, I'm going to stop. When I see a comma, I'm going to pause and take a breath. When I see a question mark, I'm going to raise my voice at the end. And when I see an exclamation mark, I am going to raise my voice and say it with a lot of feeling. I am so excited. And then also, phrasing, appropriate phrasing is grouping words together to make meaning. Putting words together so it sounds like talking. Okay? But today, we are focusing on what? We are focusing on reading with fluency by using appropriate phrasing. So we are focusing on this box right here. Phrasing. I wrote on the wall, oh dear. But we are focusing on this box here. Phrasing, grouping words together to make meaning, okay? I would like to show you what I mean by appropriate phrasing, how to read fluently. So the title of my story is Creep Low, Fly High. And why do you think I paused? Why do you think I paused? Creep low, fly high. I pause because there is a comma. And when I see a comma, I know to pause and take a break. So I'm going to read just a few pages in this fantasy creep low, fly high. We're going to talk about what insects do you know about and how they are like and different. And as I read, I want you to pay attention to how fluently I read. Bug boasts. The sun came up over a big field. 5 bug pals met to chat and laugh. Grasshopper boasted a bit. I can hop to the top of any plant. Well, I can dash fast, bragged Ant. Listen, Humby, I can buzz as I fly. And I can zip around on fancy spotted wings, smiled Ladybug. Do you notice how I'm using my fluency? How I'm using my appropriate phrasing? How I'm using my commas to be a fluent reader? Let's continue. Not I, sighed Caterpillar. I just creep, creep, creep. Then he crept away. Come back, his pals wailed. But Caterpillar did not. Missing. It was time for lunch. The bugs did not see Caterpillar. He was missing. Where did he go? Kajiv was listening to this story. I think I know where he is, cried Ant. He is hiding because he feels bad. I think that's right, nodded Grasshopper. Let's find him. We can cheer him up. The two rushed away. What if he is not hiding? Asked Bee. I saw a bird when we were chatting. Now, little party people, side note. If I'm reading something and it doesn't make sense, it's okay for me to go back and read it again. That didn't make sense, so I had to go back and read it again. That's Kajivu scratching. So let me go back and read it again. I saw a bird when we were chatting, added Bee. It flew low in the sky. What if it caught our pal? He cried. Ladybug. See, that didn't make sense again to me. What if it caught our pal? Cried Ladybug. We must find out. Maybe we can save him. The two flew away. We're going to stop here. And I challenge you to find your favorite book and use appropriate phrasing when you read. Pay attention to the commas. You know, a comma means to pause and take a breath. Pay attention to the periods. That means to stop. Pay attention to the question marks. That means to raise your voice at the end. And pay attention to the exclamation mark. And that means to say it with a lot of feelings. I challenge you